Okie dokie. Let's go and see about this other. The newcomer. Boop. Oh. What? Huh? What is this spooky thing? What? Oh, I was supposed to do a thing? Ah, fuck me, I look like shit. Don't know why I even bothered to go shopping if I don't like eating. Guess my future self will thank me when I get stoned tonight. What? Huh? What? What am I doing here? Wait a fucking minute. Today's my birthday. I should have gotten myself a cake or whatever. I'll put a candle on a hot dog or something. Will Denathan release a new game soon? It's been way too long since Hotline Miami 3. Maybe I can start another run of Elden Ring 2. Don't know why I even get up in the morning. Life doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't make any fucking sense. How does everyone manage not to hate themselves? Wish I was brave enough to drop out of uni. I don't even like computer science. God, I'd rather kill myself than go to work in an office. Rather not work at all. Wish there was a way to stop existing altogether. Oh, homie. Would my life be better if I had been born on Earth? Without universities, without corporations, just surviving on the old planet. Wonder if they have video games over there. Hope those idiots don't ask me to hang out today for my birthday. Don't feel like seeing anyone. Oh, buddy. Fuck, I forgot the toilet paper. Surprise! Come on, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Oh no, don't do that. Happy birthday to you. Woo. Woofy woofy. Happy birthday. Did we surprise you? Come on, make a wish. I wish. Don't say it out loud or it won't come true. Okay, in that case. Welcome, I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I guess you're still figuring things out. Yeah. First I need to come to terms with being in outer space and having become a witch. That's right. You're a witch now, girl. How do you know I'm a woman? Only women can become witches, so there's no doubt about it. Everyone seems to be clearer than me on everything. Haven't even had the chance to get out of the closet to myself, but everyone here keeps addressing me as a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather have me switch back to masculine pronouns? Hell no. I'm sorry. I'm just angry it didn't happen all on my terms. Well, you have an eternity ahead of you to enjoy your true self. Guess I should be celebrating. But still can't picture myself out of this ugly beard and hoodie. I believe I can help you with that, if you'd like. What do you have in mind? Some kind of glow up? You'll be the one doing the transition. I'll just offer some guidance. It's not very different from what all of us witches had to go through. None of us ascended in these cool robes and hats. I'm an engineer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with designing an outfit. It'll all come to you, trust me. Shall we perform a rite? I did it for my sister once. You can just relax. This is a pretty cool moment in a witch's life. I'm in your hands or whatever. First of all, I'm gonna summon a Fate Mancer's desk to check on our chances of success for the ritual. Can we not? These things make me so nervous. Chances of success? Does this mean I can fail? Not really. It'll just mean you'll take more time to figure out your witch identity, but it'll come to you in time. Great. Just try to enjoy it. Sure. What do I gotta do? There are many ways to go about this. My favorite one is by making some tea. I'm going to interview you to try to find some elements that are fundamental to your essence. Then we'll pour them into this teapot and brew a cathartic infusion. This sounds really surreal, but sure, I'm game. It can be pretty delicious. A good friend of mine taught me this method, and now I wouldn't go about it any other way. I'm kind of envious, since this is something a witch can only taste before transitioning. Are you ready? Of course. Interview the shit out of me or whatever. Ooh. Well, maybe ideal aesthetic is too early. Yeah, let's start from the top. Tell me about yourself. Although I hate this question. What to say? See, it's too broad of a question. I mean, what do you like to do? A bit of your background, whatever you think is essential to your being. When I was about 10 years old, I saw a boar trample a friend to death during a school trip. Jesus! That's really specific. It's the first thing that came to mind, and I find myself thinking about it too often whenever my mind is idle. Of course, I just let it flow. I like electronic music, video games, spicy food, western movies, gardening. Oh, gardening can be a great asset for a witch. Well, mostly I grew marijuana and chili peppers. Is there pot in space? There is everything in the universe. But recreationally speaking, there's way better stuff you can get a hold of now, being a witch and all. Nice. I could do with some of that. Sure, I'll set you up with a friend of mine. Did you do anything creative? Not really. Maybe cooking. I love cooking, but too often I find myself too depressed to cooking anything at all. Well, you have all the time in the world now. Yeah, sure. So, did you find anything useful? Let's add... I feel like the gardening is what was mentioned the most, right? So maybe we should go with that. Although my gut kind of wants to go with music because that's just me. But yeah, let's go with this. Recreational gardening. Will I become a witch dealer? I mean, in a sense, we're all dealers in our community. We don't have money, so we all offer our goods and services to the rest. That's pretty cool. What would you dream of doing as a witch? I don't know. What does a witch typically do? Eat children in cursed towns? No. Well, not typically. I'm sorry, some people do that. You can do whatever you want. Some of us take care of magical gardens, some others craft daggers, some others organize cosmic orgies. Myself, I dabble in divination. I don't know. I just want to have fun, make some true friendships, visit different places. I felt trapped for too long in my apartment. I want to be free. You can do all that outside of your occupation. Any crafts you may be interested in? I don't know. I was preparing myself to become a computer engineer. Also enjoy growing stuff, so like making potions, or maybe an explorer. Any excuse to visit lots of cool places. I see, what to add as your vocation? I mean, traveling merchant, right? That seems to line up pretty perfectly, no? I think, yeah. I picture you as a traveling merchant witch. The traveling part sounds fun. But, I don't know if I have the charisma to become a merchant. You do. We witches all have charisma. I'd say one can't ascend without the necessary charisma. Comes with the package. Once you've found your true self, I'm sure you'll be radiant. I hope so. Alright, think I can picture myself roaming the cosmos with my wares. Nice. What would your ideal aesthetic be? Hell yeah. Ugh, I don't have a single clue. Definitely not this. Use your instincts. Just pour out any keywords that may come to mind. I don't know. What could be the opposite of this? Too embarrassed to say anything out loud, to be honest. I'm not comfortable speaking so openly about how I'd like to look. Just take your time. Something flashy? Sexy? Ugh, fuck, what am I saying? I feel like any look would be too big for me to fill. I just want to feel good about myself, but I also don't want to overdo it. A witch isn't capable of overdoing her looks. You met Dahlia, right? Fuck yeah, but she's one hell of a woman. You're one hell of a woman too. I don't feel so ready to own that. Okay, so how about... My gut says empowering, right? Because I feel like that'll also lend confidence. But also sexy was definitely the first thing that she said, so now I'm torn. I don't want to fuck this up. I'm so sick of fucking things up, dude. Yeah, let's go something hot. You said sexy, so we're going something hot. Fuck me. Love to look hot, but I really couldn't picture that in a million years. Muster some courage, girl. I perceive a lot of hotness in you, and I'm a seer. Thanks for the encouragement. I have enough. Let's pour you a cup. The odds on that disc of yours aren't as high as I'd like them to be. They're good enough. Fill the rest with your willpower. You can do this. Alright, let's drink this. Cheers. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh my god, you look amazing! Do I? Yes, holy shit, you're stunning. Also, Peppermancer? Can't wait to get in front of a mirror, but I feel stunning myself, yes. I feel weightless. This is amazing, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. How can I ever repay you? You just become the best witch you can be. Enjoy it. You can count on it. Can you feel it now? You're calling? Yes. I am the Peppermancer. That's so cool. What are your powers about? I don't know yet. Something spicy, that's for sure. I need to find a fitting name for this persona. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do from now on. Ah, so many questions. I feel anxious and excited. I can help you out with that. My specialty is helping witches deal with questions using my deck. Oh, Dahlia told me about that. I was kind of bummed when you decided to brew some tea instead of letting me see your deck. So, yes please, I'd love to see your cards in action. It'll be my pleasure. I propose we look into what role you'll play in the Coven, so that you can form a better picture of where to direct your training. Yeah, that's cool. Also, what do you say we look into the future to see what you'll call yourself so that you can start using your name right away? Oh, yes, please. I can't go by Untitled Witch Project forever. Nice. Anything else you want to ask while we're at it? I'm fine with just that. Let's leave some room for discovery. Very well. Now focus on these questions while I shuffle my deck. Oh. Okay. Grow a special variety of chili peppers known as Truth Chili. Become an essential item in the upcoming elections. Beginnings will be tough. Conservative witches will put you through absurd trials just to undermine the validity of newcomers. We're going to grow magical peppers, and they're going to be in high demand, especially the Lust Reapers, which will multiply sexual arousal and stimulus. At some point, you'll break the magical pact and will be forced to serve as an arbiter. Interesting. Let's go with this one, I think. Because it's not a negative one, but it's also really interesting to me, just the way that it's gonna potentially affect other things. Yeah, let's go with that one. You'll grow a special variety of spicy peppers known as Truth Chili. They'll become an essential item in the upcoming elections. Oh, that sounds really cool. Very cool indeed. Sounds like you're gonna be pretty busy given our current political climate. That's just perfect. Some business is just what I need to keep my mind off of the astral mess that I've gotten myself into. Eager to learn the ropes of witchcraft. You better get ready for a crash course. Totally. I'm supposed to grow some peppers and I don't even have a home or a garden yet. You should talk with Jasmine about that. She's a gardener too. I'm sure she can set you up with a nice cosmic parcel. Perfect. I'll go and meet her after this meeting. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Oh my fucking god! Girl, holy fucking shit. I mean, this is incredible, but also I feel like this isn't helpful. Oh, wait, that just means that I have all of the options to choose from, right? Ileana, Violet, Faye, Nova, Kaya, Cassia. Honestly, I like Ileana. Maybe it's just because it's the first one that popped up. But I feel like Ileana is cool as hell. Yeah. I feel wrong picking this for you though. Right? Like, I feel like I should be giving her the options. Right? I don't know. Maybe that's a me thing, just because I don't know. I feel like I'm taking agency away. Here you go. I hope you like it. Fuck. You're Ileana, the Peppermancer. Whoa, Ileana. It sounds so alien to me. Feels like stealing a name from the identity database or something. But I like it a lot. I'll do my best to live up to this name. Thank you so much, Fortuna. You're welcome, Ileana. That's a wrap. How did you like my divination? Super cool. You got a great talent. Although I'm not sure if I'll resort to it again anytime soon. There's something dreadful in becoming aware of fate's existence and knowing that you can't escape it. Not that you're to blame, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it can cause that effect. I'm sure I'd lose it if I had a talent like yours. So tempting and scary at the same time. I'll stick to the peppermancy. It can be maddening at times, yeah. What are you planning to do now? Dahlia wanted to introduce me to more people, and now I feel ready for it, thanks to you. Happy to hear that. Please come and visit me anytime. I will. Goodbye. I'm realizing that Ileana's voice ended up the accent kind of ended up similar to Thalia, but whoops. Whoopsie. Nothing. That means it's cuddle time. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe I should study and do stuff first, and then we'll have cuddle time. Excerpt of Whispers of Arcana Quest by Witch Adana. I find Quest to be the most special of the qualities of the Arcana because it's the only one that can't be directly linked to any of the 4 elements. Quest is none of the elements, but the intersections between them. Quest is transitory in nature. The search for knowledge, the call for adventure, the never-ending journey. When infused with energy, this quality of the Arcana varies wildly. Hereby, I present a detailed list of the potential states of Quest. Quest and air, guidance, illumination, discovery. Quest and water, introspection, isolation, wisdom. Quest and earth, determination, trust, rightfulness. Quest and fire, deception, the occult, the unknown. The elements determine the nature and direction of a journey, which can flow inwards or outwards, and can be forthright or deceptive, depending on context. Pick an interactive tale. Forensic Report of a Revolution by Ivan Papio. In our country's recent history, there was a fascist regime that wouldn't hesitate to murder anyone that dared to speak against its values and leaders. The militia would discard their bodies in mass graves and send their severed hands to their families as a warning of the fate awaiting the resistance. The enigmatic chiromancer, Muiho? Boy, I hope that's how that's pronounced. Developed a forensic palmistry practice that would find out how those killed had died and where they had been tossed away, so that their families could hopefully find the bodies of their loved ones and give them a proper burial. But eventually, the regime's militia came storming down on the chiromancer's home and sent them to prison, claiming conspiracy against the regime. Despite these claims, Miho's respected expertise in the field of forensic palmistry was so renowned that the police offered them a generous deal. They would be granted freedom as long as they helped the police find the terrorists that were killing key politicians in mysterious circumstances. Miho would be handed an ornate shoe-sized red box containing the right hand of one of the murdered politicians and write a report with helpful information. The first box contained a hand with a strong earth energy that the chiromancer felt belonged to someone born with a deep contentment for following orders. We had seen this hand on TV before, making the regime salute. This pitiful fortune line made them chuckle the first time they saw it, so it was unforgettable. The chiromancer wrote in the report, I mean, did we get anything off of I don't... the fortune line was the only thing that was mentioned, and also I'm curious, so... The chiromancer pointed out the faded fortune line in the politician's hand, concluded the report guessing that this murder had probably just been a lucky success for the terrorists, for this was a very unlucky person. So the report was sent. The next day, the chiromancers stuck their arm out of the prison cell in order to get the next ornate red box. This second box contained a familiar hand with water energies. It was the hand of a famous writer and speaker of the regime. Weho had attended one of her speeches. At the time, they took notice of the fact that this person's ring finger, the finger of art-inclined individuals, was remarkably long and found it ironic. Because the thing that made her speeches popular were her views on art being the rotting of civilization, it was a shame that she was clearly talented at it. Gyromancer wrote in their report. About the ring marks. No, yeah, let's write the report on what we focused on. Hand of an artist. They didn't wish to insinuate that this hand's owner had partaken in clandestine artistic activities, but if it was up to them, that was the lead that they would follow. There was a chance that this hand's owner had met with a dangerous terrorist during a secret artistic endeavor. And so their report was sent to the regime. Weho bit their lip, trusting that clandestine art groups had already had time to flee after their imprisonment. The next day, the Chiromancer stuck their arm out of the prison cell in order to get the next ornate red box. Seeing the third box's hand brought a smile to Muiho's face. It meant everything was going as planned, and in their final report... I don't know. I don't necessarily want to help these people. Going as planned. As planned for whom? For me? What's the truth? I'm curious. What's the truth? When handing in their report, Weho felt their insides burn with the determination of knowing that the dictator was dead. They also knew that the prison guards were probably the last fascist cockroaches resisting the inevitable. So while handing over their final report, they grabbed their guard's hand, looked them in the eyes, and said, "You see this cross nearing the end of your lifeline? That means that you and the few remaining of your kind are destined to die in the fires of revolution." Sick. I have so much energy. Time for cuddles. Hey, Grace. Whoa. Fortuna, would you tell me a bit more about Abramar? I mean, sure, but he's always around, so feel free to speak to him directly. I think I've had enough behemoth adventures for a while. He makes me uneasy. Oh, poor thing, I'm sorry. I'd tell you you don't have to worry about Abramar, but the truth is that I can't shake off the feeling that he's got a hidden agenda. Oh, why do you keep him around then? Your business is over. You both got what you wanted. Set him free. I couldn't do that to Abramar. I owe him too much, and he's alone in this universe. He doesn't like to acknowledge it, but he feels pretty lonely. He's become my familiar. What? You have a behemoth as a familiar? That's bold and pretty badass. Didn't you tell me you were partners? We are, but that's the nature of our link. When we sealed our contract, he became my familiar. He's at your service, then? Not quite. He fills the role of a familiar, but he's not as docile as your cute bird. Well, I'll have to learn how to love him. Don't drop your guard, though. He can be quite mischievous. Okay. Oh, nice. You meet with your long-lost father at the highest room of a lighthouse. He's wearing a golden mask. He gives you a small ebony key and tells you to insert it into the keyhole on its mask. You do so and discover your father has no face, but a tiny waterfall that floods the entire room. Some of these are so fascinating.